Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I said this earlier, but I'm going to the Capitals game. My first NHL game, so live stream's a little earlier today. Long story short, that's why I'm streaming earlier. What's up, Cozy Trash Fire? What's up, Cozy Trash Fire? Anyways, hopefully, is this live stream working? Yeah, it's working. There we go. Anyways, so I have a bit of time before I got to go to the Caps game. Get ready to start pre-gaming with my sister. But anyways, let's build a PrizePicks slip maybe. Or Underdog. Maybe let's do an Underdog slip first. Why not? Oh, shit. So let's try to get in an Underdog fantasy play. Again, Underdog fantasy. It's, pretty similar to PrizePicks. It's why isn't PrizePicks loading? Okay, so there we go. PrizePicks is finally loading. So anyways, this line on Matthew Boyd, not available. Well, actually, PrizePicks does have it up, so we could take this on PrizePicks as well. But long story short, you can see kind of every major sports book, ProfitX, a peer-to-peer betting exchange, Novig, Caesars, Pinnacle, which is known to be a really sharp book. All these books have Matthew Boyd's under heavily favored. So that's the play we want to be on Underdog Fantasy. Again, Underdog's it's a fixed payout sports book. You take Boyd to go over or under, we're going to get the same payout. So we kind of turn to market data. Sports books are a source of information. All of these books got Boyd's under heavily favored. But I want to do a 6-pick entry. 6-pick entries on Underdog are the best slip type. It's actually the best slip type out of all the DFS apps. So you can see I got some NBA and some MLB in here so far. Oh, we got game 6 tomorrow. Hopefully the Pistons can win again. They should have already won the series. The Lakers are what am I saying? I'm not talking about the Lakers. The Lakers are going to come back and win. Don't you worry. Lakers are for sure going to win tonight. Dude, and then just one win in Minnesota, and then, we're good. Anyways, so Underdog Fantasy, there's thousands and thousands of possible lines we can bet. Obviously, I'm just trying... Damn it. So they added a multiplier on Boyd, which is annoying. So I have 5 picks so far. Again, I'm going to try to do a 6-pick entry. Unfortunately, they just bumped Matthew Boyd. That's the problem. Sometimes I get greedy. And try to build. So let's just go here to Drew over 1.5 earned runs. So we got Tyler Anderson under and hits allowed. Drew over in earned runs. Yo, you guys able to get this locked in? 6 picks. Every pick has an edge. Again, on Underdog Fantasy, they're giving you, if you kind of break down the math of a 6-pick flex play, you're getting the same payout if you take Drew's over or under. So it's the same odds, the same price on both the over and the under. And if you work out the math, it's about minus 116 juice. All these other books have his over heavily favored. Jabari, Roop, Hart, all overs. Anyway, somebody, get this locked in, boys. What is the update? What did they update? Why did they say update? Nah, I think we're good, right? Nothing's been bumped. No problems. $25, that's a max bet size. Unfortunately, Underdog gives me. Yo, what's up, Jeremiah Bynum? Moneyhand, rebet, please. You guys are going to get on the kiss cam. Dude, I better not get on the kiss cam. I'm going with my cousin and my sister. No kiss cam. No kiss cam. Can you share links on Underdog? I finally got streaks back on Underdog, Alex. Check if you have it now. Let's see if I got Underdog Streaks. So again, Underdog Streaks is pretty popular. They got rid of it, I thought. No, I still don't have it. I still don't have Underdog Streaks, I don't think. I don't know why they took it away. I don't know why they took it away. I don't have streaks still. Can we do a rebet play? Yo, what's up, Sandwa2627? That's wild. A bunch of us still have streaks, but some of us don't. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's annoying they removed underdog streaks for certain people, or maybe it's certain states. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But what do we want to do? Rebet? I don't have a ton of time. So ideally we can move somewhat quickly. Some of y'all are asking for a rebet. What do I have here? Oh, fuck. Let me switch that back. Rebet, not a ton of value right now, to be honest. Not a ton of value on rebet. Let's check out Betr, though. So again, Betr is kind of, it works pretty similar to PrizePicks. Underdog. So we have Julius Randle. Obviously, he's been playing really well. PrizePicks has his line lower at 19.5. Betr has his line at 20.5. That makes me feel pretty good. So let's see if we can build a slip. Please, baby. So the first play we have, yo, do you guys like fading Julius Randle? Damn, this line's available on PrizePicks as well. PrizePicks has some discounts, but we already used them in the previous stream. But maybe I'll do another PrizePicks play. They have like a couple discounts on Corbin Burns and Nathan. What do you guys prefer, PrizePicks or Betr? I'll do a PrizePicks play first. I'm going to... Nope. Yeah, I don't know. So PrizePicks bumped down Julius Randle's line, but it seems like it's still available on Betr. So let me actually get rid of PrizePicks. Let's just do a Betr slip. Sorry, I'm being indecisive, which I don't want to be. So let's see if we can do a play. This is Betr. You know, if you use PrizePicks, you probably have access to Betr. So you can see some sports books like Caesars. You know, it's a $10 billion company. All of these books are taking, you know, bets. They're adjusting their odds based on where action's coming in. What is going on? So let's try to do a Betr slip. So my first pick is going to be Julius Randle, under 20.5 points. You guys like it? Yeah, we like it. Oh shit, I can use Betr now. Let's fucking go. Who's got a code? I don't think I do. But anyways, let me build this Betr slip. Okay, so let's go here. Oh shit. Okay. So, Julius Randle, you guys like it? I mean, obviously, he's been playing pretty good to start the season. ProfitX only has a one-way market. Like, they only have his over listed, but his over's plus 120. So, you know, even though it's a one-way market, they're telling you, you know, the under is the favored outcome, right? Because they probably have if they were offering a two-way market, they probably have pretty similar odds to Caesars. Minus 166. But anyways, give me one sec. Where is the search button? So I have to do this on my other phone because, again, when I'm streaming, it kind of like messes with the location verifier. So what I'm going to run is Jalen Brunson under 2.5 threes. Checks out from a value perspective. Again, we have hundreds of independent price data points, sports books. You know, they're taking bets, adjusting their odds based on where action's coming in. But what I wanted to do is let's see what else we got. Ooh, so we got Brunson under. Where is the search button on Betr? Dude, I don't know why sometimes I can't see the search button. So let's try this. Okay, so there we go. So now it's back. So I've said this too before. I don't think they add in payout shifts for golf, but I guess we're about to see. I don't think they add in payout shifts for golf. Again, you can correlate on golf, you know, taking players to go under in birdies or better, other players to go over in strokes. Like, those plays are positively correlated. But anyways, this is taking way too long. I apologize. Did they bump Julius Randle? Let's see. I'm going to put the link in the chat once I'm done building it. Fuck. So they already bumped Julius Randle. It took too long, I guess. But maybe we replace, what do we think? Thompson? Meh. Jalen Green? Meh. What's our favorite play? Luka? I'm thinking. Maybe I'll run Zubac. So this is for game 6 of Clippers Nuggets. Nuggets can close it out. Dude, Jamal Murray, he doesn't do shit in the regular season, then turns into a demon come the playoffs. Crazy. So let me get this locked in. Anyways, here's the play. Let me pull it up. I got 2 phones. So we have 2 positively correlated golf plays. Link is coming. Link is going to be in the chat. So 2 positively correlated golf plays, and then we got 3 NBA picks. Zubac under, Brunson under, and here's the link. So this is a 5-pick power play. Oh, fuck. Dude, what? Never mind. I'm an idiot. Look at that payout shift. So they did add a payout shift. That's bullshit because they didn't even tell us they were going to add a payout shift. Usually, they give us a 20x payout on 5-pick lineups. They're reducing it. Cheap fucks, bro. They're reducing it to 15x. So I'm going to cancel it. I apologize. I'm going to cancel it. I have to remove one of the golf picks. So I canceled this. I'm going to remove the play on Tom Kim. And I'm just going to replace it with Corbin Burns over 17.5 outs. You can see here, like Pinnacle, all the books have his over heavily favored. Where are you, Corbin Burns? Damn, I'm stupid. So here's the play. 5-pick entry. 5-pick entry. They usually do for golf. Anyways, my bad. I didn't know they added a payout shift for golf on Betr. They used to not add a payout shift, and then they started to. So this is what I'm going to run, 5-man. Now I got to go to my phone. I got to replace it. It's like a whole process, bro. So I got rid of Tom Kim, and I added in Corbin Burns. Against the Mets. The Mets looked incredible yesterday, but they also looked incredible against the Nationals. So we have Corbin Burns over 17.5 outs. All of these picks, again, have a solid edge. And let me just put the link in the chat. Link's coming in the chat. Sorry, it's coming. I promise. I promise. Sorry this took so long. I didn't know they added payout shifts. Dude. What is going on? So let's go here, let's go here, let's go here. Anyways, what book do you guys want to look at? Dude, sorry that took so fucking long. So if you use DraftKings, I got to log into DraftKings actually. Dude, why can't I copy this link? There we go. Okay, so I finally got it. This is a 5-man on Betr again. This one's with a 20x payout. I didn't realize they added in payout shifts for golf. But what I wanted to do is DraftKings, let's just log in real quick. DraftKings pick 6. Yo, give me a sec. Yo, here's, oh shit. Let me make sure I get the right link. I don't want to send you guys the 15x one again. Here we go. Okay, it's beautiful. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You can now place multiple streaks at the same time on Underdog Fantasy. Well, that would have been nice. That would have been nice if we could have done that while I was still had access to streaks. Anyways, I'm into DraftKings. Let's see if we can find some plays. So on DraftKings, there's one promo. They run this every single day, I think. DraftKings honestly has a lot of promos, but this is a MLB home run, no sweat bet. So basically, if our bet loses, they're going to give us our money back. So what I like to do, there's actually a variety of good home run bets on DraftKings. So I like to camp on this like arbitrage tool. Arbitrage tool when I'm looking for bets on DraftKings. Because again, like I know I've said this in other live streams, but whenever the market is crossed, so we have Duran to go yard, you can see they're gonna limit me to some bullshit, 272. So stupid. So I'm not even going to be able to get the full amount down. So I took Duran. You know, DraftKings is one of my best books all time. Kind of like Underdog. I'm limited at this point. Like Underdog, I can only get a max bet size of $25. Maybe I should create an account for my girlfriend or something. But on these streams, like I just am showing you what I can get down. But anyways, so here we have Duran. Home run, plus 750 on DraftKings. They're offering the best price in the market. You can see like Pinnacle, really sharp book. They're only offering plus 503. So you can devig the market to get a sense of fair value. But DraftKings is also crossed arbitrage with ProfitX. So if I actually had, good betting limits, I could have arbitrage bet this, bet on him to go yard. On DraftKings, bet is under on ProfitX and make a risk-free profit. That's arbitrage. But more importantly, whenever the market's crossed arbitrage, one of these two bets has to be profitable. Either is over at plus 750 or is under at minus 722. Because again, I could bet both to guarantee a profit. Dude, DraftKings is offering... I honestly like Devers too. I mean, again, I'm not going to be able to get much down on it. But this is another solid home run bet. DraftKings crossed with no vig. One of the two bets has to be profitable plus EV. But again, my betting limits are just pretty annoying. But it is what it is. So, what do we want to do, boys? Dylan Brooks, 3 personal fouls on PrizePicks. Good day, sir. Is this the dude riding stream? Yo, what's up, J Money the Yeeter? Yes, this is the dude running stream. Am I the only one who can't sync Novig to Pickett? Novig works fine for me. So let's see what they got on Sleeper. I've said this before, but usually these sleeper discounts are trash. The multiplier boosts, if you kind of like go through the math, but anyways. The multiplier boosts, long story short, aren't good. However, these discounts usually are good. So we're getting a 30% profit boost on CS2. I'm trying to rip through these, rip through some of these bets. So where do we want to start? So if I just pull up the optimizer, ideally we can find some picks that have decent value. So the Julius Randle play, again, we were trying to bet it on Underdog. It got bumped. I'm going to run Julius Randle's under with both of the sleeper discounts. So Vasilevsky and then Severino. So you can see on sleeper, like the under is minus 125. Very slight edge. Again, like you can see Caesars, Pinnacle, every other data point we have in the market. First step to being a profitable sports bettor. The market's so inefficient, fragmented with all these books setting their own lines. Do the rebet promo. What is the rebet promo? Rebet promo. What's up, Stick Toad 1? What's up, Stick Toad? I don't have a rebet promo. Why are you telling me there's a rebet promo? There's no promo. There's no promo. But anyways, let's see what else we got. So they have a 30% esports boost. Again, like this play, it's not super good. Like I wouldn't bet this on its own, cryptic under 27.5. But again, when you're getting a 30% profit boost, basically everything you bet is going to be plus EV. Yo, what do we think about Curry tonight? So here's a crossed market. FanDuel is arbitrage to profit X. So it's like, okay, we know one of these two bets has to be profitable. Dude, FanDuel logged me out, so let's log back in real quick. Dude. Yo, what do we think about Curry RAs? RAs, rebounds plus assists. Anyways, dude, they make this a pain to log into books. So FanDuel's going to limit me to a max of 159. I actually, they moved this the wrong direction to minus 106. Again, this is arbitrage, right? Like FanDuel actually just bumped this the wrong direction. So I could go over to Profit X because FanDuel and Profit X have such different odds. Bet the under, guarantee a profit. But more importantly, we know one of these two bets has to be plus EV because I could bet both of them and guarantee a profit. His over at minus 106 on FanDuel, his under at plus 109 on Profit X. Again, Profit X is like a peer-to-peer betting exchange. So long story short, I ran Curry's over. Over 9.5 RAs. I got a 25% boost on rebet. Why am I not getting this promo on rebet? Yo, do you guys have promos on rebet? Am I the only one who didn't get this fucking promo? Anyways, some people are asking for Fliff. Maybe let's start out looking at Fliff. I'm not betting on the Timberwolves. I'm on the Lakers tonight. Although it seems like they're offering somewhat decent value on some of these spreads. Bellinger under 1.5 bases. I mean, sharp books, you know, Bet Online is known to be a pretty sharp, accurate book. So this is just the odds jam, you know, positive EV tool. So I just put in Fliff. It's just going to point out line discrepancies, Fliff. You know, value in the market. Again, all these sports books, bro, they're like the Cheesecake Factory. They got millions of lines up. We're obviously just trying to zone in. I didn't get anything on rebet. Me neither. I put $500 on Marshawn Lynch to Super Bowl. I have no idea what that means. Literally not a single clue. I have no fucking idea what that means. You bet on Marshawn Lynch to do what? So let's go here. So we have Bellinger under in bases. Beautiful. Any of these other picks strike our eye. We're not betting on the Timberwolves. Everyone knows Timberwolves, they're not winning, bro. So we have Bellinger under. What do we like? D-backs game. Corbin Burns on the mound. I'm not sure who's pitching for the Mets. Maybe we were on Grichuk to score a run. I don't mind that. Where are you, bro? So a little two-pick parlay on Fliff. Again, I'm going to give you guys a sec to bet this. Here's the play on Fliff. I don't know what it is, but they started kind of bumping lines pretty quickly, which is annoying. So, you know, if you're on YouTube, I have no idea what that means. Anyways, I didn't get any promos on Rebet. Wolves in 5. Get out of here, Alex N. Wolf, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I give you guys a sec to bet it, and the line gets bumped. I don't know. It's very frustrating, but they did seem to... They've started to bump things a little bit faster. Are you fucking kidding me? Now they bumped Bellinger. Yo, were you guys able to get that locked in or no? Sorry. Sorry if you weren't able to. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I think this is really solid on FanDuel. Again, you want to follow the hot girl at the bar. In this case, the hot girl at the bar who we're going to ride. Dude, we're going to ride the hot girl at the bar. In this case, it's Steven Adams. Have you ever thought... Who would have thought we'd be riding Steven Adams? But look at this. FanDuel is arbitrage, right? It's a crossed market with both ProfitX as well as Novig. So if I wanted to, I could just head over to Novig, bet on Steven Adams to go under, guarantee a risk-free profit of $3 if I just follow the hedge or the arbitrage calculator and bet 146.91. But honestly, like, FanDuel is arbitrage to Novig, ProfitX. It's almost an arb to Circa. Circa's known to be a really sharp book. Pretty tight markets, only 30 cents of juice. Long story short, I just think this Steven Adams play is, you know, you just want to ride the shit out of him. Bro, FanDuel, Fred VanVleet under 2.5 threes. So we got a few different straight bets on FanDuel. I mean, here's another play, again, crossed market. This is why I like to camp on the arbitrage tool when I'm finding bets. Crossed market, one of these two bets has to be profitable by definition because I could bet both, guarantee a risk-free profit. It's pretty clear the values on the FanDuel side. FanDuel is also almost crossed with Circa. We are sharp sports bettors. Dude, lines are kind of flying around in this game. What the fuck is going on? A lot of value on FanDuel right now.